So a couple weeks ago, it's when the Chicago Little League scandal broke, and Steve asked me about my Little League days, and I informed him that in my hometown, I'm actually known for a Little League blunder that I still get asked about to this day, more than 20 years later. I'm playing shortstop. There are runners at first and second, and a ground ball is hit to me. So the last place you throw it is home. Again, the runners are at first and second. Dave Klapman's dad, this big, burly ex-athlete, Klapman's on the other team, so, he wants me to fail. And he yells from the stands, "Throw it home!" And I throw it home.
Even though there was nothing going on.
There's no reason why, with runners only at first and second, anyone would ever throw home. But I heard a male voice, I heard a parental voice from the stands, and when you're a kid, you're trained to do what they say. And I was horrified, and my teammates were saying, "What were you thinking?" I got made fun of at school. And Steve thought this was the funniest story ever. Steve correctly pointed out that I should have been yanked off the field for throwing it home, which is correct.
I would have pulled you.
So now Steve is trying to contact this guy, Dave Klapman's dad, through the wonders of the internet. He has identified his first name as Michael, and we're going to try to get him on and maybe apologize and maybe try to give me some therapy on this.
We've got a real special treat, and I'm not making this up, folks. On the phone lines with us right now is Michael Klapman, who is the father of David Klapman, who was part of our discussion with Tim Hagerty, voice of the El Paso Chihuahuas. First off, Michael, I know it's a long way from Massachusetts to El Paso, so thanks for giving us a few minutes here and joining us on the program.
No problem.
All right, so I'm going to take you back here for a second, Michael. Let's go back 21 years ago, okay? Your son, David, is playing in a Little League game against Tim Hagerty, who now is here in El Paso. He's the radio voice of the El Paso Chihuahuas, the AAA affiliate of the San Diego Padres, okay? And here's what ends up happening. So picture this. Runners on first and second in the ball game. He's playing shortstop for the other team. A ball's hit to short. He hears a voice from the stands shouting, "Throw it home." So he throws the ball home, even though there were no runners going home.
Yeah.
And it turns out that voice came from none other than Dave Klapman's dad, Michael Klapman.
Could have been.
Do you remember the play, Michael?
I don't remember the play, but I know I got a little emotional during games, I think.
Well, let's put it this way. Tim got ridiculed for years. People teased him, made fun of him, always. He's still to this day. Michael, he's 32 years old, and he goes back home, and they haven't forgotten about this play after all these years. I'm amazed.
Wow.
I'm amazed Tim was able to live a normal life and actually get into radio broadcasting. So
tell him there was no harm. I was just caught up in the game. That's all. I don't even know who Tim was at the time.
Well, Tim, let me ask you this, because I know Tim mentioned this a few weeks ago, and he's been haunted by this for so many years. Tim, do you have a sense now of feeling a little relief, knowing that Michael Klapman on the phones didn't know who you were and just said, "Hey, this is." He got into those games at the time. Do you feel better?
I do. It's funny when you
hit the ball. Did David hit the ball to you?
Well, I don't remember the batter.
Yeah, either do I. I couldn't tell you, but it was probably a close game.
It was at Crawford Field. You remember Crawford Field?
Yeah, sure I do. We used to. Well, obviously we lived there. We don't live there anymore.
Now, did you do this often during Little League games? Did you try to taunt kids and make them throw to the wrong base?
No, I wouldn't taunt kids. I was never like that. I coached myself, mostly football. Let's go through today. I used to throw parents the other way.
All right. Well, listen.
I probably got caught up in that, like just the emotions of the game. I was an athlete myself.
I understand.
Jock, at a high level, and I got caught up in the emotions. Just throw it home so the guys would be safe. That's all I cared about. I wasn't paying attention to who was playing or anything.
Michael, it's 21 years, and I know this is asking a lot, but can you apologize to Tim?
Tim, I'm sorry if I embarrassed you because I had no intentions of doing that. Believe me, you're a young kid, and I probably should have kept my mouth shut.
Hey,
but I can't help it when I'm in a game sometimes. I haven't been in one. I got withdrawals from all the games. Tackle.
Yeah. Michael, listen, I got to tell you, I'm near the top of the hour. I can't thank you enough. You're a great sport. Thanks for coming on, sharing a few minutes with us.
Sports is my life.
All right.
It was fun. It was fun, Michael. Apology accepted, and we appreciate you calling.
Please. I'd like to meet you someday, and I'd verbally apologize to you for being, at the time, probably a rude parent, because that's not my nature.
That's all right.
You're a good dad.
Go for the underdog.
The good news is this. Michael, he turned out good. He's one step away from being a big league radio voice. So he's doing
okay. Baby.
Maybe you help me pay attention during games.
All right. Hey, Michael.
You were intimidated probably by a big guy with a big mouth. That was me.
Michael, you're awesome. Thanks for giving us a few minutes on the show. We appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Good luck, Tim.
Thank you, Michael.
Was that worth it for you?
Yeah, I am really impressed that not only did he call back, but then admitted, I shouldn't have done that. You were a young kid. I accept his apology time is 100. I think that was really classy that he did that.